guys, I'm Azra.
And I'm Aisha.
And we're the Mian twins, and welcome back to Squared. So for this week's video, we decided we're going to be doing a pros and cons of being twins. So there's a lot of good things that come with being a twin. There's a lot of bad things. Not really a lot, but
I feel like the good outweighs the bad.
Definitely.
But there's still some things that, can
kind
bother
of annoy
you easily. So we're going to be sharing those with you guys today. But before we get started, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below.
Yep.
And don't forget to check out our channel, which is also down below. And
now let's get on with the pros and cons. So we have 3 pros and 3 cons of being twins.
There is definitely much more.
There's a lot more.
We're limiting it down to the main ones.
Yes. So to start with the cons, the first one is sharing. And I know, everyone, when you have a sibling, you share your stuff, but,
we're not talking about just clothes. We literally share not only, we shared the womb. Let's just say that. We shared the womb, but we share, anytime we get into an argument, we kind of share the situation together. We're kind of paired up as one.
Yeah.
That's, what I mean by sharing. We're paired up as one a lot. So if we're in an argument and stuff, and let's say I'm the one who's being bad or whatever, that's usually the case.
For example.
She's usually tagged along with me, and my mom will yell at her too. And
yell
be
at me too.
Why are you guys doing this? Meanwhile, it's my fault.
It's her fault.
So we share even getting yelled at.
Exactly. So even if it's just her and my other sister that are getting yelled at in trouble, I'm blamed for it. So you come as one, I guess, and it's you're always that. So it's a good thing to be that close, but it's also bad because people treat you as one person, which is not fun.
So that's the con.
You share everything, even arguments.
So for a pro, we're gonna be switching on and off. This one's kind of always said by twins, but you always have a best friend, and
exactly.
I'm gonna further explain when we say that, but I always say to myself, if I didn't have her as a sister, I feel I would be really shy or
I would be. I wouldn't have any friends, first of all. Second of all, I feel I obviously wouldn't be doing YouTube or anything like that.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't.
Or I feel like because you have another person with you all the time, you have a sleepover every night.
I always think what if I was an only child? I didn't even have another sister or brother.
So
I feel I don't know. I feel that sucks. I would want someone
a little person by your side. Yeah.
Another con is that we do everything together. But yes, that could be a good thing sometimes. But we've become so close to each other and connected that we can barely stay apart for a specific amount of time.
We haven't went a full day.
We haven't went a full 24 hours. I think
not.
The most would be a full school day, maybe.
A full school day and probably after school. So
maybe
I'd say maybe
10 hours.
12. Definitely over maybe 12, 13 hours is the most of the part.
Yeah. But it's bad because now
you need time alone.
Not only that, but I'm not really my own person anymore.
I know. It's just I'm attached to her.
But here's the thing. If she's not there with me, my personality changes. It's kind of I'm not my own person.
Me too, the same way.
So we're the con is we're never separated. We never know what it's like to really be just one person. So yes.
Okay, this one is kind of random, I guess.
Pro?
Yes, but it has to do with school and stuff like that. Since you're taking the same courses and same classes as the other person, you literally, at least we do. We didn't all twins do that, but we can do homework with each other and
say I do bad in one class and she does better. We
swap the work and she teaches me some stuff, I teach her some stuff. So you don't have to worry about paying fully attention in school because you have the other person to know what happened in class. So that's one thing. I don't do okay, I don't know if teachers know this. I'm sure they assume it, but she does half the homework, I do half the homework. We trade it, copy it. I don't know. As you guys, I probably shouldn't be saying that, but it's true. Everyone does it.
It honestly is helpful though because I'm not that good at my math class and she is, so she'll teach me one thing, and then I'll do better on a test, and then I'll teach her the next thing. So it switches on and off. We're constantly teaching each other something.
But there's a lot of classes where we have different teachers, so that applies to when that's not possible. So sometimes for example, we have different US classes, and mine she can't do my homework for me in that class, or let's say essay.
And I do notice that I struggle in those classes more.
Me too. I struggle in the class. Actually, no, I do better in the classes where she's not in it. And I feel because she's always distracting me. Because in English, we sit next to each other, and she's always like, "Oh, what'd you get?" No, because we were doing a practice test, so you could talk during it and get help from your partner. But I always hear, trying to get help from me. But you always just go try to cough to get my attention. And I turn around, and she goes, "Number 3." I'm like,
I do that.
Just all the time.
I do that. The last con of being twins is you're gonna think it's kind of weird, but there's one older and one younger. So it's always a struggle for the older in some cases, and it's always a struggle for the younger.
That's
I'm
true.
the youngest. We're 9 minutes apart. I'm the youngest. So I have struggles that she doesn't have to deal with, and she has struggles that I don't have to deal with. For example, anytime we get C's in class, I sit in front of her, so I can't ask for help, which is the sucky part.
No, that's not because it's because our names are like that.
Yes. But that's the thing, because we're twins. My normal sister can't do that, or my friend can't do that next to me. But it's because we have the same last name. I'm always put in front of her, and she's always put behind me. So that really sucks. Another thing is that I always go last. Say we're trying something new, because I'm the younger one, 9 minutes apart. She has to go first, so I always have to kind of wait it out. Or in case there's a situation that goes on, in whatever case, she's the one who has to get the better side first, which kind of sucks for me because I'm always
yeah, because you always have competition between you two, so it's you always have the older versus the younger,
It's never kind of
in the middle.
So the last pro that I'm gonna say is that the good thing about being twins is we keep each other in line.
I was just thinking that.
You were?
I literally was.
We keep each other in check. If I'm doing something wrong, she'll tell me the second after, you're doing that. Don't do that, or whatever.
So you never have to make a big mistake, because that person's kind of there for you to pick you up when you're half falling. Because I can't really.
That's the way to explain it.
Because when you're just by yourself, you kind of make the mistake and you learn from it. But over here, it's the other person notices your mistake
realize
and can pick you up while it's going down and stuff like that. And also you always have each other for motivation, which I think is so important. Because when you're working out or you're trying a new project, studying for school, you're not alone. A lot of people have to do that alone, find their own motivation and ways that make them I could do this, whatever. But we have each other, which when she's down, I'm Aisha,
for her to be
come on, get up, get back up, get back on track. And she's the same way for me. So that's the best thing that I think about being twins, is that you have someone to keep you I guess intact and not fall apart.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. We hope this was an insightful video, so you guys kind of know the good and bad things that come with being twins.
Mm-hmm. And if you are a twin, comment down below or say something that you can relate to, because I'm sure that we're not the only ones who feel this way.
Or comment below how many siblings you have, or if you're an only child, because I want to know. And I'm there for you if you're an only child. I'm there for you. I got you. I'm your sibling now. But don't forget to comment down below and give this video a big thumbs up once again, and subscribe to this channel by clicking right over here.
And to see yesterday's video, you can click over here, and more from us right up there. And we'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.